And in the Impact segment tonight, the very liberal MSNBC network has taken Pat Buchanan off the air because of stuff he has written in a book called Suicide of a Superpower. Mr. Buchanan believes that the decline of Christianity in America has led to a cultural collapse, and the acceleration of minority immigration has damaged the political process. Here's what he said yesterday.
We seem at war with one another. I think you've got huge numbers of folks, millions coming in every year from cultures and countries and civilizations that have never been assimilated. I think it could kill the United States of America.
Joining us now from Washington, radio talk show host Sandy Rios, and here in the studio, Cathy, an editor at the Washington Post magazine. So I know you disagree with Mr. Buchanan. We'll get to that in a moment. But I don't think he should have been taken off the air at MSNBC because this isn't the first time he said this. He's been saying this for years. Right.
Well, a lot of people were suspicious that he was a white supremacist, a white extremist, and by writing this book, now it's clear. So I think MSNBC...
Not clear to me. I read it. I don't think he's a white supremacist. I think that he's making a point that the melting pot, the we are all one nation under God, is done, and he believes that is weakening the nation. I don't think that he thinks that white people are better than black people or better than minorities. I didn't get that at all. So that's your opinion. You can think he's a white supremacist. You can think I'm a member of the Mickey Mouse Club. Okay. That's your opinion. But should MSNBC have taken the man off the air when he has said this stuff for years?
Well, yes, but it was never so obvious. He hinted at it, and it was kind of there. But by writing this book, it's in black and white. It was written by, I see it as a white extremist. And if I didn't know that he had written it, I would have thought that someone from the KKK had written it. Now you find out that Pat Buchanan wrote this book.
So you think that MSNBC is right to take him off the air? And
he's an extremist.
Should he get fired?
Absolutely, he's an extremist.
So if the litmus test is you fire extremists,
yes,
MSNBC would have nobody on. Nobody on.
I don't agree with that. I think
they're not extremists over there.
I do not think so.
Do you watch the network?
I do watch the network.
Okay, I mean.
I do. Al Sharpton, people have said.
Not an extremist?
I do not think he's an extremist. No, he's been here many times, so I think that you all agree.
So Al Sharpton's not, but Buchanan
is? You two have agreed many times on many topics.
I'm trying to find common ground with everybody.
I don't think he's an extremist.
But if you're gonna say one person's an extremist and then another one who has devoted his whole life to putting forth one point of view, and that's the Reverend Sharpton. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree. Certainly, all right. What do you say, Sandy? I mean, let's deal with MSNBC. Should they have taken you? I'm sure you say no, they shouldn't have taken him off the air. But what he's written is very provocative, is it not?
All right, I'll tell you what's extreme here, Bill, and that is the assault on First Amendment rights. This country was founded by our founding fathers with the right to political free speech. And it was the First Amendment. It wasn't the 10th. It was the first. You had a right to free speech. And let me tell you what happens in other countries. I was just in Phnom Penh in Cambodia and in the S21 prison where they rounded up all the intellectuals, like the Pat Buchanans, who said things they did not like. And they put them in prison. You can still see the blood stains on the floor, the beds where they were.
Regimes do that. But
that's what they do. We are a nation that believes in the free exchange of ideas.
Here's where I disagree with you. You're right. Buchanan has the right to say whatever he wants to say as long as it's not endangering someone. But MSNBC is a private operation. All right? They can hire and fire whoever they want. So it's their prerogative to put him on the air or not. My thing is, Buchanan's not saying anything now that he hasn't said before in plenty of different forms. They knew it when they hired him. That's what he was getting. And now they go, well, we don't like it now. I don't think that's
Bill,
fair.
I have to say, when I was reading this stuff, getting ready for the interview, I was reminded of how really great Pat Buchanan is. What a great thinker. And to shut him up because you were afraid to hear what he has to say?
What was great about his thought? What impressed
Oh, my gosh, he's not talking about the superiority or inferiority of races. He's talking about the lack of assimilation. America is a land that was founded on principles about which people of all colors...
But isn't that a generalization, Sandy?
No,
don't some people assimilate and some people don't?
No. The difference is that our system has weakened. We used to have a great immigration system where people went through a process. They learned our Constitution, they learned our language, and then they became citizens. They became Americans, adopting the principles of freedom.
And he says that's all
And
right.
now we don't do that.
Okay.
And now we're in tribes. We're separated. We're set against each other.
Let me give Cathy the last word on it. Go.
We're in tribes now. Really, the whole country, we're in tribes and we're fighting each other. The system
yes,
is not
I think so.
The system is not broken. It has always been like this. every
It has
immigrant
not,
group that
Cathy.
has
You must be very young.
Let Cathy finish up.
You must
Go
be
ahead.
really young.
Go ahead.
Why,
Go ahead.
thank you. But no, every group that has come to this country has assimilated the exact same way. First generation
No.
doesn't tend to learn the language. Their children learn the language, eat the foods, enjoy our culture. They assimilate.
Cathy,
So
it's not
the
like
book
it used
is-
to be.
The book is fiction.
Sorry,
The
it
book is
isn't.
fiction.
All
It's
right.
Our education system does not teach the children
we
about
just don't-
Constitution or any of our Constitution or history.
Okay, but
no,
they
it's
don't
different.
teach that to white people either. And I'm not taking any sides
I
on this.
know. That's why I said it's not a
I'm
race
not taking
issue.
any sides, and
It's
I think
a lack
people,
of assimilation.
But I am going to say this: I think people should check out Pat Buchanan's book for themselves.
Absolutely, it's a
Okay.
great book.
Ladies, thanks very much. We appreciate it.